Welcome. This is a Quickstart video tutorial for the Sketchbook X app, also sometimes called Sketchbook Express by Autodesk. And I am going to be doing the tutorial looking over my shoulder so that you can see my hand and stylus. I think it makes it just a little bit easier for you to follow directions. When you open the app, if you've already made some drawings, they will be saved in this panel. Go down to the bottom corner here, and if you hit the plus button, it will open up a new canvas for you. Right here is your toolbar right here, so I'm going to tap on that, and you're going to see a variety of different tools that you can use. And so when I pick one and then I draw, they are going to change. And what's nice about this app is that you can customize the tool, making the radius thicker or thinner. And you can also customize the opacity, which is really nice if you're looking for doing some shading or some shadows. I like to be able to access that. It does have paint tools. The one thing it doesn't have is a really nice simulation of a watercolor, like some of the other apps do. It just does not look very watery, I don't think. And you've got eraser tools. And then if you go over here, you can use your color wheel to pick colors. And that will allow you to change your colors. It will also allow you, so if you want to use tints and shades, it will allow you to customize the colors a little more. So if you want a lighter shade, darker shade, you can use that as well. It also has a color picker option. So if you press and hold on a spot, you get kind of like this little target, and then you can pick up the color that you want. So if you're already using a color and you want to match it, I find that is a fast way to go ahead and get your colors. And this obviously is your undo and your redo button. It also has something, I'm going to go ahead here and I'm just going to use black and draw a circle. And what it has that's kind of neat is a shape tool. And so you can go ahead and draw shapes, and then by tapping on them, fill them in, which I find also is a helpful tool that a lot of apps don't have that ability to do that. This tool will allow you to change your lines. This is the Freeform Line. It also, oops, I'm on my paint bucket. Let me get back to a line drawing. This will allow me to change it to draw straight lines and also do shapes, which is kind of nice when you're doing sketch notes. This tool here, let me get back to the Freeform Line, is a Symmetry Tool, which can do some fun things, although perhaps not particularly helpful for sketch notes. And this one right here, the Transform, I'll show you later that you use that more when you're working with layers, but it does have a text tool. And I actually find that a lot of students don't like writing their text by hand. And so by using this tool, I'm going to change the color around a minute, make it a little darker, and then when I hit this, then I've got my text right there. I can also move it around and even rotate it if I want. So I do find that a lot of students like being able to have the ability to add text, and so that is a helpful thing to have as well. This is where the layers are. You get 3 layers in the free version. I will demonstrate the layers later on. You don't need to really worry about that as a beginner. And when you are done, just go back up to your top corner here where there's like little X's, and that will allow you to go back and save yours, and it will appear on the screen right here. If you want to save it to your camera roll, if you tap it one time, there are some tools down at the bottom. This one right here will duplicate it. This one right here is for adding pictures to it. I'll talk a little more about that later. This one here will allow you to save it different places to your photo album, and it does give you the option to pick the rotation. Sometimes the rotation is not correct when it pops up there. This is a save to the cloud feature I don't really use. And this one right here is obviously if you want to delete the whole sketch, it will delete it for you. And so that is a quick overview of the Sketchbook X